sitting at the stoplight, northern town. I feel lucky. I drive somewhere at a range, I don't know where. White noise coming all in my brain, turns off for nothing. Rockefeller, my umbrella, God, I love you, baby. Storyteller, us forever is my favorite song. You've been acting pretty restless, dancing like the young and restless, and I'm obsessed with it. Candy necklaces. You've been acting pretty reckless, dancing like the young and restless, and I'm obsessed with this. All his candy necklaces. Sitting on the sofa feeling super suicidal. Hate to say the word, but baby, hand on the Bible, I do feel like it's you, the one who's bringing me down. Thought that we were cool and we were kicking it like Tribe Called Quest. You're the best, but baby, you've been bringing me down. I can see it now. Rockefeller, my umbrella, God, I love you, baby. Fortune teller, favorite ever, was the story of us. You've been acting pretty restless, dancing like the young and reckless, and I'm obsessed with this. Candy necklaces. I think that we should address this, acting like the young and restless. I'm obsessed with this. All his candy necklaces. We've been acting pretty restless, dancing like the young and restless. I'm obsessed with this. Candy necklaces. Candy necklaces. Candy necklaces. Candy necklaces. Candy necklaces, candy necklaces, candy necklaces, candy necklaces, candy necklaces, candy necklaces, candy Good evening, good evening. Here we are once again. Welcome to another episode of Nighthawks Radio. Tryst here, your hostess with the mostest, here every Wednesday, 7 to 9, playing you music for all my creatures of the night. Tonight, I started you off, though, with some Lana Del Rey with Candy Necklace. She actually just released a new song, too. It's very witchy and gothy. I might have to play that at some point. But just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who came out this past Saturday to the Colony for Cupid's Cabaret. We had like almost 400 people in the house. That is record-breaking, so thank you so much. I hope we made your Valentine's extra special, and I hope to see you again soon. The next Colony Cabaret show will be April 17th. But you can catch me at Unicorn Bar on 227 for Nightwave, a dark 80s party. I'm also going to throw some 90s in there as well. So we're going to be playing some of that tonight, but let's start off on just kind of a lower, slower note. Let's do some Leonard Cohen, shall we? This is Chelsea Hotel number 2.
I remember you well in the Chelsea Hotel. You were talking so brave and so sweet, giving me head on the unmade bed while the limousines wait in the street. Those were the reasons, that was New York. We were running for the money and the flesh, and that was called love for the workers in song, probably still is for those of them left. Yeah, but you got away, didn't you, babe? You just turn your back on the crowd. You got away, I never once heard you say, I need you, I don't need you, I need you, I don't need you, and all of that jiving around. I remember you well in the Chelsea Hotel. You were famous, your heart was a legend. You told me again you preferred handsome men, but for me you would make an exception. And clenching your fist for the ones like us who are oppressed by the figures of beauty, you fixed yourself. You said, well, never mind, we are ugly, but we have the music. And then you got away, didn't you, baby? You just turned your back on the crowd. You got away, I never once heard you say, I need you, I don't need you, I need you, I don't need you, and all of that jiving around. I don't mean to suggest that I loved you the best. I can't keep track of each fallen robin. I remember you well in the Chelsea Hotel. That's all, I don't even think of you that often.
It's 11 o'clock. Tick-tock. 1! Collide to the music in my ear. I hear that you're in
98.1 KZE. Tryst here with Nighthawks Radio. You just heard U2 with 11 o'clock TikTok from 1981. That was live on the old gray whistle test. I'm going to dedicate that one to my mama because she loves U2 and she actually saw them when they first came out around that time at a club called Malibu in Long Island, which I missed out on, sadly. There's no cool clubs like that anymore. What can I say, actually? I'm bringing the club scene back, baby. There's some great venues you can find me at. And before that, we had Leonard Cohen with Chelsea Hotel No. 2. And I started you off with Lana Del Rey with Candy Necklace. Do not go anywhere because I have a lot of more dark 80s coming your way and some other good stuff. So stick around. We're just getting started here on Nighthawks Radio. Don't go anywhere.
The lifeline, luckily the knot stayed tight. Silhouettes of the two of us climbing up a rope on fire, climbing up a rope on fire. Trapped in a room in a fortress, running out of air to breathe. Only seconds to go and break free. Before the oxygen is gone, I'll call for backup. You start to scream. It's not the first time we've been in this dream. She ripped the wing right off my back. She whispered, keep it on the track. She said, you're no angel anymore. Look at the clock, we make it to the car, but the car won't start. We try to move the car, but there's no more time. We have to climb a rope on fire. Hand over hand up the lifeline. Luckily the knots stay tight. Silhouettes of the two of us climbing up a rope on fire, climbing up a rope on fire. Only the two of us can disconnect the bomb and save ourselves before the oxygen is gone. I'll call for backup. You start to scream.
98.1 KZE. Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. Tryst here with ya. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official. We just heard one of my favorite bands who was obviously regularly played in almost every episode, I think, of Nighthawks. I've been doing this show since July. So that was Morphine with Rope on Fire off the 1999 album The Night, which is a beautiful album, start to finish. Coming up for you, I am going to play an acoustic version of a Deftones song. And this takes me back to my high school days, honey, driving with one of my best friends. This is actually an acoustic version of Change, one of the sexiest songs ever made. So I hope you enjoy this little slowed down acoustic version. Here we go.
I
This is Nighthawks Radio with Tryst. You just heard Change in the House of Flies, acoustic from Deftones. That looks like it's off the B-Sides and Rarities album. And before that, we had Rope on Fire by Morphine. Yeah, setting the mood for you tonight, honey. Stick around. We are just getting started here. We've got much more music coming your way. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official. Let's be friends. Let's talk music. Come out to my events. See what's going on. Live the art life with me, baby. We'll be right back.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? Come on, tell me, baby. In the pond, where the sun don't ever shine. I was shivering all night too. My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. Where's that, baby? In the pond, where the sun don't ever shine. I was shivering all night too. My girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? Come on and tell me something about it. In the ponds, where the sun don't ever shine. I was shivering all night too. Shiver for me now. What happened down there? My husband was a hard-working man, killed a mile and a half from here. What happened to him? His head was found in a driver wheel, and his body haven't never been found. My girl, don't you lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? Come on and tell me something about it. In the ponds, where the sun don't ever shine. I was shivering all night too.
98.1 KZE. Tryst here with you, and you are listening to Nighthawks Radio. I am here every Wednesday, 7 to 9, playing a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So we just had some blues action for you. Where Did You Sleep Last Night by Leadbelly, which Nirvana ended up performing much later in the 90s at their famous Unplugged session. And both versions are fantastic, but I think I'm going to go with the OG version, honey. You know I love my old dark blues. Coming up next, we've got my man. You know who I'm talking about. Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. I am going to play pretty much the song that really, really got me into his music. I was kind of dabbling here and there with his songs, and then I heard this one live for the first time, and it just totally blew me away. So this one coming up is called Jubilee Street.
On Jubilee Street, there was a girl named Bee. but she had no past. When they shut her down, the Russians moved in. Now I'm too scared, I'm too scared to even walk on past. She used to say, all those good people down on Jubilee Street, they ought to practice what they preach. Yeah, they ought to practice just what they preach. Those good people on Jubilee Street. And here I come up the hill, I'm pushing my wheel of love. I got love in my tummy and a tiny little pain, and a 10-ton catastrophe on a 60-pound chain. And I'm pushing my wheel of love up Jubilee streets. Look at me now. Problem was, she had a little black book, and my name was written on every page. Well, a girl's gotta make ends meet, even down on Jubilee Street. Was out of place and time, and over the hill and out of my mind on Jubilee Street. I ought to practice what I preach. These days I go downtown in my tie and tails. I got a fetus on a leash. I am alone now, I am beyond recriminations. The curtains are shut, furniture is gone. I'm transforming, I'm vibrating, I'm glowing, I'm flying. Look at me now, I'm flying. Look at me now.
back to Nighthawks Radio. Tryst here with you, and you are listening to 98.1 KZE. We just had a little Nine Inch Nails action with The Line Begins to Blur off the 2005 album With Teeth. They just played this past Valentine's in New Jersey, and I would have definitely been there if I didn't have my show. And I've seen them live, I think, more times than I can count. I did see this tour already, but, I can't get enough. Before that, we had Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds with Jubilee Street, and started you off this little segment with Leadbelly with Where Did You Sleep Last Night? We are still just getting started here, honey, on Nighthawks Radio, so don't go anywhere. Stick around. I've got much more music coming your way that you're going to love and enjoy. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, Tryst. And we'll keep in touch. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Nighthawks Radio.
Till your eyes share two strangers turning into dust. Turning into dust.
98.1 KZE. Tryst here with Nighthawks Radio every Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. That was Into Dust by Mazzy Star. And coming up for you, I am going to go into a little Darkwave territory, honey. I got to get you amped up for 227 at Unicorn Bar, honey. Nightwave, 80s, Darkwave, post-punk, new wave, goth, as well as some 90s and a little bit of, a little new stuff here and there. There's so much amazing new goth and Darkwave music, I just have to throw it into the mix. So that's on 227 at Unicorn Bar, and that starts at 9 p.m. So come out because it is always a good time. Last time I was there, we did a Bowie Prince party, and it was just amazing. So don't miss out. Don't get FOMO, fear of missing out. You know what I'm saying? So let's go right into it, shall we? This is from She Wants Revenge, and it's called Red Flags and Long Nights. Yeah, baby. Let's go. you dancing yet? Wherever you are, dancing in your car, dancing in your room, dancing with your lover, dancing with yourself. That was She Wants Revenge with Red Flags and Long Nights. I love playing them at my parties. They always get the dance floor bumping. And before that, we had Mazzy Star with Into Dust. I'm Tryst, and this is Nighthawks Radio. Don't go anywhere. We have a whole another hour of music coming your way. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST, and let's keep in touch. So stick around. We got much more coming your way. We'll be right back with more Nighthawks Radio right here on 98.1.
Tiny baby, so naive, I can't believe what you believe. You were once so happy here. It may not be Eden or summer in Greece. You may not even find the golden fleece in the drag of this atmosphere. Now I don't want to bring up a delicate matter. No, I'd much rather bribe or flatter you, 'cause flattery gets me everywhere. But you punctured my tires, you crossed all my wires. I brand your acolytes as a pack of liars, and the fires singing everywhere. Uncle, I could reckon the cold crazy. Like you were a ripple in my memory. I lent you some collateral to buy new clothes. It went out the window and up your nose. And that's the end of the honeymoon. Yeah, we walked down the aisle for another mile. I'll walk 1,000,000 miles for one of your smiles. You can have all the money soon. Uncle, I could reckon the cold crazy. Like you were a ripple in my memory. You're so deluxe, you're so divine, you're so 50 light years ahead of your time. You're a metal, you're a reaper. You're a human sacrifice to the goddess of vice. Your hairdo is full of diamonds and lights, and you're hardly half a miracle. Uncle, I could reckon the cold crazy.
WNKZE. That was The Church with Ripple. I actually just saw last night that they are coming to Bearsville Theater, so I might need to go check that out. They are a classic 80s band for sure. And coming up next, we're going to go into some Concrete Blonde, and we also got some PJ Harvey along the way. This one coming up is called Scene of a Perfect Crime. This is Tryst with Nighthawks Radio. Stick around. Lots of music coming your way, baby. Let's go.
My eyes are jaded.
98.1 KZE, Tryst here with ya. That was PJ Harvey with Catherine off the 1998 album Is This Desire. Great album from start to finish. Definitely go check that one out. And before that, we had Scene of a Perfect Crime by Concrete Blonde. And we started this segment off with Ripple by The Church. Hope you are enjoying tonight's music so far. I am here every Wednesday, 7 to 9. You can catch previous episodes on my YouTube page that I made specially for this called Nighthawks with Tryst. And also previous episodes on WKZE.com. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST. I know I keep telling you to, but I'm just waiting for you to do it, honey. And be sure to catch me 227 at Unicorn Bar for my Nightwave Dark 80s dance party. I am DJing all night. I bring the visuals, the lights, the fog, the energy, the atmosphere. And then we just feed off each other's energy from there. We dance together, we laugh together, we jump around. We get a little sentimental maybe. Who knows where the night will take us. We'll be right back with more Nighthawks Radio. Don't go anywhere. I got more music coming your way, honey.
Valerie, please believe it never could work out. The time to make plans has passed, faded away. Ooh, the way you look makes my starry eyes shiver. Then I look away. Too much for one day. One thing we share is an ideal of beauty. Treasure so rare that even devils might care. Your swimming pool eyes in sea breezes they flutter. The coconut tears heavy litter they shed, swaying palms at your feet. You're the pride of your street while you worship the sun. Summer lover of fun, good number with neighbors who said that you'll go far, maybe someday be a star, a fast mover like you, and your dreams will all come true.
deep in the night, flying very strange cargo. Our soul ships pass by, solo trips to the stars in the sky, gliding so far that the eye cannot follow. Where do they go? We'll never know.
Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. You're listening to 98.1 KZE. Tryst here with you, and I'm here every Wednesday, 7 to 9, celebrating music for all my beautiful creatures of the night. You just heard Roxy Music with Beauty Queen, another band that I just can't seem to get enough of on this radio show. Brian Ferry, Roxy Music, you've heard them many times on here. I love them, I love them. And coming up next, we've got some Jimi Hendrix action for you. This is one you all know and love, I am sure. And this one is called The Wind Cries Mary.
After all the jacks are in their boxes and the clowns have all gone to bed, you can hear happiness staggering on down the street. Footprints dressed in red, and the wind whispers Mary. A broom is drearily sweeping up the broken pieces of yesterday's life. Somewhere a queen is weeping. Somewhere a king has no wife. And the wind, it cries, Mary. They turn blue tomorrow and shine the emptiness down on my bed. The tiny island sags downstream, 'cause the life that lives is dead. And the wind screams Mary. Ever remember the names it has blown in the past? And with this crutch, its old age and its wisdom, it whispers, no, this will be the last. And the wind cries, Mary.
your ease, and I'm doing my. Need a lip gloss, boosting your American. Easy girls, is it your sweet saliva? With your ease and your ease, and I do want more. I know we're dying, and there's no sign of a parachute. We scream cathedrals. Why can't that be beautiful? What is there? Gotta be a sacrifice. I gotta be a
Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. You're listening to 98.1 KZE. That was Tori Amos with, let's see if I can pronounce it right. Aye. Listen, I love this album, and I've listened to this album so many times. It's called From the Choir Girl Hotel. And what's awesome about this album is that she usually would start the songs all off on the piano, but for this album, she actually framed all the other instruments, and the piano actually came last. And it is an amazing album from start to finish. Definitely go check that out, From the Choir Girl Hotel from Tori Amos. Before that, we had The Wind Cries Mary by Jimi Hendrix, and we started this segment off with Beauty Queen by Roxy Music. Please follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official. And let's dance, let's party, let's hang out, let's have fun. Keep in touch. Let me know how you're liking the show and the music. And it's as easy as that. So stick around. We've got more music coming your way. We're going to be winding down shortly. But I'm here once again every Wednesday, 7 to 9, right here with Nighthawks Radio. So don't go anywhere.
Didn't have to give your necklace to me before I left. kiss you before you opened up your eyes. Birds build their homes right above my head. They make the same kind of sounds you do. I'm laying in my bed 100 ways. I thought about you with me 100 ways. 100 ways.
98.1 KZE. Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. Tryst here with ya, and that was a little romantic song for ya in honor of Valentine's Day. I hope you had a wonderful Valentine's Day weekend. February is Valentine's all month, so I got to catch up on all of my favorite movies to watch, whether they're dark or sappy, or a little bit of both. That was Porno for Pyros with 100 Ways. And thank you again so much. I just got to say, for everybody that came out to the Colony this past weekend, what an amazing, amazing show. The energy in the room is just always beautiful there. And every show is just the best. So it's like, you can't top it. But the fact that we had almost 400 people crammed into that room, wow, wow, wow. You guys are amazing. So thank you for spending your Valentines with me and my beautiful cast of performers. And be sure to catch the next cabaret show at the Colony on April 17th. And you can also catch me at Unicorn Bar on 227 for Nightwave, the dark 80s party, and a little bit of 90s and whatever else I want to play for you. See where the night takes us, honey. Coming up next, let's get a little psychedelic, shall we? I think we need to. We're going to play some Iron Butterfly with none other than In-A-Gada Vida, honey, which I heard they were all really high on acid and they were trying to say in the Garden of Eden. And it just came out like this. Happy accident, as Bob Ross would say. Enjoy. This is from Iron Butterfly, taking you back to the 60s, honey.
Don't you know that I'm loving you? In a Garden of Eden, baby. Don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and walk this line? Please take my hand. Let me tell you that. In a Garden of Eden, honey, don't you know that I'm loving you? In a Garden of Eden, baby, don't you know that I'll always be true? Oh, won't you come with me and take my hand? Oh, won't you come with me and we'll walk this line? Please take my hand.
Welcome back to Nighthawks Radio. Tryst here with ya. That was The Chain by Fleetwood Mac. Classic, baby, classic. I remember when I was living in Brooklyn and I would go to my studio and this great band there, they would always sing this and we'd all have a kegger party. Good times, good times. Long time ago. Like 10 years ago, wow. And before that we had Inagata Davida by Iron Butterfly. And started the segment off with 100 Ways by Porno for Pyros. This is Nighthawks Radio. I am Tryst, and I'm here every Wednesday, 7 to 9. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST_official. We are getting ready to wind down tonight's episode, but do not worry, I'll be back again next Wednesday. So stick around for a couple more songs before I say goodnight to you. Don't go anywhere. All right, my darlings, it is time where I start to wind down tonight's show. But thank you so much for joining me right here on Nighthawks Radio. That was Wrote for Luck by Happy Mondays. That is one of my favorite club tracks to play. And I always play that for myself at some point. And get everyone dancing with me, 'cause that is a banger, baby. That is a banger. So thank you so much once again for joining me. I'm here every Wednesday, 7 to 9, right here on 98.1 KZE. I hope I see you on February 27th at Unicorn Bar in Kingston for my Nightwave party. The New Wave Cave, baby. New Wave, Post-Punk, Darkwave, and Classic Goth. Follow me on Instagram at TrystOfficial, TRYST. And I hope I see you around real soon. So on that note, since we are saying goodbye, why not close out with Goodbye Horses? Have a lovely rest of your night. Have a lovely weekend ahead of you. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And create art. Make art. Do things that make you happy. And stay off the doom scrolling for a bit, 'cause I know I sure as hell need to. Enjoy music and life, and get your butts outside, baby. Spring is around the corner. I will see you guys real soon, and have a lovely week and a lovely night. Goodbye.